Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's exciting episode of the Guardians of Haven. Moon, Moon, Moon. Thank you for joining us for your weekly dose of superhero shenanigans. My name is Alex, and I will be your humble game master this evening. Tonight we are playing Mutants and Masterminds by our friends at Green Ronin Publishing. M&M is a superhero role-playing game that uses its simple D20 mechanics to generate thrilling action and high-stakes drama. One of my favorite things about this game is its hero point. Hero points are a currency our players have, which allows them to influence the story in exciting ways, from rerolling failures into successes, to editing the scene, to using their powers in new and creative ways. These points are earned by good role playing, jokes I think are funny, jokes I think aren't funny, and suffering the consequences of your character's complications. They're also a tool you have access to as an audience member. If you follow, subscribe, or donate bits during the stream, you are given a hero point to give to the hero of your choice. I'd also like to thank our sponsor, Norse Foundry, the best place in the world to buy dice. You can use our code USP Norse to get 10% off your order and free shipping over there for all sorts of fun uh, stone dice, gemstones, other kinds of rocks, and things like that. And metal? Yeah, they have metal dice.
Metal dice.
Heavy metal.
Metal dice. We have gathered some triumphant heroes today. Say whatever greeting you want to, heroes.
Whatever greeting
Whatever
you want to, heroes.
Heroes.
I wasn't sure how that was going to go. I want to give everyone a chance to tell me a little bit about themselves, the character they'll be playing, and have them answer my question of the day, which is, if your character was a sponsor of Farside Fury, what sort of item would you add to a loot box? And I will start today with Jonesy.
Hi, everybody. My name is Jonesy, and tonight I'll be playing Captain Flynn, our fabulous, flamboyant space ne'er-do-well. And as far as what would be in my loot boxes, well, obviously, mixtapes. A CD, mixed CDs. Yep. Well, I guess I should ask: is it Jonesy sponsoring it, or is it Flynn sponsoring it?
Flynn sponsoring it.
Oh, then probably stuff that would be adults only party packs
That's exciting.
for all of your post game entertainment.
Don't know what's in this box, but it keeps vibrating on the counter.
Hey guys, are the windows out of
Yep.
frame?
Yes, we lost a cat.
Oh, okay.
No.
Go to her next. Just kidding.
And with that, I'll kick it over to Calvin.
Love that.
Hey everybody. Actually, chat said Calvin was silent. Can you hear me okay, chat? How are we doing? If I say it real fast, then I can get out of it, right? Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Desmond can hear Kevin.
Okay. Lord of mercy, he can hear me. That's not good. So anyway, my name is Kevin. The other Kevin, or the first Kevin. I don't know if we have numbers or what's going on here anymore. There's just Kevins everywhere. I am playing Chimera, the mysterious preserver artifact. Ooh, Kevin Prime. There we go. Who, is just sort of what's going on with him. We just don't know. Alex keeps trying to introduce trauma to this character, which, is my joy to frustrate him because Chimera feels no trauma. So this is Kevin Tron. Yes, Deuce is, because that's as we discussed before stream, he is the evil one. It's the facial hair that gives him away. So again, as a practical matter, Chimera would probably make sure there are like protein survival packs and, equipment belts and things that are useful and practical and logical, because that's what he would do. And with that being said, I'll kick it over to Kat now that she's back. Surprise!
Hey, hopefully you guys can hear me. Sorry, my internet is being super weird right now. I'm playing Ursa, the best Moon twin, and definitely the best Moon triplet.
I think you had a Freudian slip there. You said tween, and yeah, I think that's where we're going with
Shut up. And, and as for the question of the day, Ursa would give a ring to one party, like one ring to the party that allows them to increase their charisma stat so that they can get even more sponsors, even though she thinks that if she's sponsoring someone, then why wouldn't everyone else be sponsoring them as well? Because obviously she makes the right decisions. So who hasn't gone?
The
Andy.
lower, actually, Andy or Deuce.
Okay, I'll do Andy. We can end with Deuce. I want to hear the Kevin fact.
Okay,
Hey, everyone,
out again.
Hey everyone, I'm Andy. I am here for Superhero Shenanigans, and tonight I am playing Aelin, our Arcanthian femme fatale. And to answer the question of the day, well, whatever Aelin gives in a loot box, there's going to be 3 of, but you can only wear or use one of them at a time, and when you use the other one, it switches out. So you could only ever get the benefit of one of the 3 items at any given time. With that, I will pass it over to Deuce.
Man, I feel like Andy's is a riddle and I can't solve it. Howdy, everybody. I'm the Deuce. I am the Professor Plum to Kevin's Colonel Mustard of Murder Suspects of the Untold Stories Project. I'll be playing our delightful little furball Girla, 4 foot of loving happiness, who is going to give in his delightful loot box, well, the only thing you really could give, some sugar cookies, orange juice, Band-Aids, and a little card that says, "You got this," to make sure everyone does their very best and we all get through this okay, because darn it, he's a hopeful little guy. It's fun to watch someone's dreams crush in front of you, isn't it? So yeah. And with that, we'll go to the dream crusher himself, Alex.
Jeez. Wow.
That's me. I will pass it very quickly back to Calvin, just so we can see if the audience can hear Calvin.
Yes, can the audience hear Calvin? Hopefully.
Stalling for time to let something pop up. If you didn't hear what he said, that's going to be even better. Oh, looks like they can. You're done stalling.
All right, Calvin, super psychic, dark side of the moon, etc.
Etc.
Yada yada.
That's actually your 4th Moon twin. It's Ursa, Lara, Astaria, and etc.
Yes, my answer to the question of the day was that Alara's loot box would be full of mapples that could be used to restore health and heal players, because that's how they work on Farside.
I thought about sending Mapples too.
Apple pie.
Apples for everyone. I had a Mapple for dinner. For stream.
Oh my goodness.
It tastes like home.
All right, and then I'm Alex. I'll play everybody who's not them. And as for what I would put in a loot box, I'm kind of putting everything else in the loot boxes too. I think if Daedalus was going to put something in a loot box, he'd probably put some kind of interdimensional communicator so that you could call for help from outside the game. Because if Daedalus is good at anything, it is calling for help.
Are
How
we
about
sure
a
about
tracking
that?
device so we can find him when he gets kidnapped again?
Yeah.
We gotta LoJack that man.
I don't know that he's ever called for help. I feel like we've just found him. Just happened upon him. Like
Now I
when he
gotta
got
think.
stabbed in the back.
Yeah? Oh, I think you're right. I don't think he's ever actually called for help. Just goes missing.
Yeah.
And no one else in the Freedom League calls for help either about fighting him. I'm just going to
So-
say that.
And Daedalus' loot box will be better friends. So if someone
Oh, oh, Lo- oh, Lo- LoJack. Find my
Well.
Daedalus app.
Find my Daedalus app. Your Daedalus is currently stored in a liminal space by Toon, ready to be wheeled out as a damsel in distress for many death games to come. Calvin Desmond says your volume could go up a little bit if you have
I brought myself
the
up a
ability
bit.
to do that. Perfect. All right, well, I think without further ado, let's begin. Last time on Guardians of Haven, our heroes plumbed the mysteries of Murder Manor. Cue lightning strike thunder noises. They were instructed by Toon to identify the identity of the person who killed Daedalus, as they found Daedalus with a knife inside his back that was impossibly sharp. Our heroes, being the only ones sensical enough to take a look at the crime scene, did some deducing, found some clues, and then headed off to play some mini games in order to find some of the clues that Toon wanted them to find. They managed to build some wax wings and fly to the top of the library in Murder Manor, where they discovered wax wings as a clue. Then they headed down into the wine cellar, where they faced off against Talos, another one of Daedalus's creations, and received another clue, a tiny bronze statue. And then they headed out into the hedge maze, where Flynn and Ursa managed to ride a couple of giant ants into the center of the maze and retrieved another clue. And then they figured out who was the killer, which was Daedalus. Turns out Daedalus tripped and fell on his own knife, accidentally killing himself, allowing our heroes to win the very first death game, which was kind of a training wheels death game just to try everything out, see how everything felt. Their prize for winning the game was a one-time get out of jail free card, basically an immunity idol that they could play if they ever lost a death game. Their punishment would then be transferred to another team at random. After winning the game, our heroes were sent back to their headquarters, the Marion. Their little garage spoke off of the giant tower that forms Farside Fury, and that is where we are going to join them tonight. What are the heroes up to as we return on the eve of their victory?
Well, when Aelin gets back, she heads to her room. There's a slight bit of noise as the door is closed, and the door opens like 3 minutes later with her in a pair of oversized sweats and a t-shirt with the one that hangs off the arm. It's like she immediately gets out of the really good dress clothes and into the comfiest pair of clothes she probably owns.
Ursa's the opposite. She stays fully just to the nines.
You're going to take the shoes off, though, right?
Why?
We
I'm
don't
very
think those
talented in these shoes, and I could stab someone with one of them if need be.
For some reason, I figured Ursa never wore shoes. I don't know about that, why that is, because in her art, she's clearly wearing shoes, but she feels like barefoot to me.
Because you're getting hippie vibes off of her from season 1.
She's returning back to spoiled princess vibes this season, which is what she was before she went a little bit psycho.
I don't know. Sheila seems very Moonabama of her.
Wow.
I'm gonna make a note.
What, that
One of our
Ursa wears
death games.
shoes?
No, one of our death games has to go to Moonabama. I just had to write that down.
Not Municipal.
My sensors
Not
are
Municipal.
my sensors are detecting banjos. Everyone be on alert.
Moon York City.
This is really an area of the moon.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Well, what do we think about tonight's festivities?
Flynn is raiding the galley for alcohol.
Did we find out what happened to the other teams? Like
They
that
all-
poofed out?
They all came back.
That's right. They came back at the end, right?
Yes.
Yep.
So they all came back at the end, but do you think the next game, like, people will actually die?
I would think so. They're meant to be death games after all.
I think it
Yes.
depends on the ratings.
There's only 8 teams. If we are death gaming against, specifically going up against one other team, we will very quickly be down to 2.
So
We would think there would be a period of time where death is not the final solution.
you don't think that they're trying to kill each team off like one player at a time?
We wouldn't think so, not based off of tonight. The entire team disappeared when they
Right.
failed. Plus, that puts them at potentially a disadvantage if they continue to lose and lose members.
But do you think they really care about disadvantages? As long as it's
Potent-
entertaining.
It wouldn't be, though, would it? If you are the last person and you have no chance of surviving against a full team? That,
Those are the target audiences.
Yeah, depends on the audience. For
we
sure.
suppose.
How
Well,
cruel.
the item we won, it says if we lose a game, the punishment is transferred to a whole different team. So it seems as though if there is to be a punishment, it will be applied to the team.
So
Or
maybe
Phoenix
some of
team.
the games will only have punishments and not death? Or do you think they're implying death as the punishment?
Well, certainly for the idol, it seems it applies when death is the punishment.
Possibly cake.
Hmm?
Yeah, never
We
mind.
thought that was a lie.
It's a British thing. Death or a cake.
What's British?
What's British?
0 point.
Don't encourage him.
Chimera, did you get any scans or anything from our interactions with the other teams or from the death game itself?
I was not scanning specifically to gather data on them. Simply when operations called for it, I will review scans that I have taken to see if there's anything of use. So, I guess I will sort of run the tapes back. And if you want like a technology check or something crazy like that.
What's you broadcast media?
What's that?
Do you have like a post cognition power or something that you can show what you've seen in the past?
I mean, technically, I have that variable pool of 10 points that I could temporarily have such a thing.
Yeah, you sure do. You should do that.
Okay. Whoop. A little morphin in the brain. And then we'll project.
Or room power. Chimera.
So what does it look like? What is this projector situation? Are we talking like an R2D2 thing, or are we talking?
I assume like a section of the chest sort of molds itself into a screen.
Amazing.
Everyone crowd around.
Then you all can relive the entirety of Murder Manor. What sort of information are you guys looking for?
I guess just the performance and or maybe any abilities that the other teams might have exhibited. Sort of like, we're watching the tapes of the other team before, the big football game. Sort of
And-
reviewing their tactics and whatnot.
And I would like Aelin to make an insight check to see if anyone is either playing along in that they aren't really trying. Basically trying to figure out like, okay, who, because we have been told from Girla and Chimera's conversation that there are people who are not people. So I want to. So Aelin wants to watch for people that aren't acting as though they are invested in completing the death game. Those that are just kind of going along the motions for it.
Go ahead and give me an insight check.
Yes. 28.
So with an insight check of 28, as you're sort of examining the footage, looking at people's attitudes, pretty much everyone that you're encountering is participating as if their life is on the line. There are a few individuals who strike you as perhaps not giving it the gravity that it deserves.
Okay.
Mama Kiger herself doesn't seem to do a whole lot. She sends her sisters out to do a lot of things. Presumably because she can just make more of those. And the Starcon seems to be deferring to his underlings a lot, even compared to somebody like Lady Lunar, who you would think would be sort of aloof. She seems a little more hands-on with these activities that you're witnessing, as opposed to the Starcon and Mama Kiger.
Aelin will look to Flynn and basically be like, throw me one of those if you're grabbing a bottle out of the fridge, and she will point that out to the rest of the team. I'm not sure what this means, but
yeah. As for ability-wise, you'll be able to determine there's a wide array of abilities and power level on display here. The Moon Twins, you both know all about Lady Lunar's entourage. She is accompanied by 6 of her top advisors. Lunatic, who you guys have fought. Zothrok, who is actually Takashi Solo in disguise. Dr. Umbra, who is Farside City's greatest solar engineer. He's obsessed with redirecting solar energy for weapons and city infrastructure. He's kind of a bit of a preserver enthusiast, as well as sort of a general gearhead. There is Moondust, who is a former rebel infiltrator who was captured and brainwashed by Lunatic. She now serves as Lady Lunar's chief assassin, wrapped in a living lunar dust that obeys her thoughts. There's Nocturna Vox, who is a opera singer, now fused with sonic resonance technology that lets her weaponize her voice. She is generally Lady Lunar's propaganda officer. And there is the Crater King, a mutated crater ape that Lady Lunar elevated into a warlord. He wears ceremonial armor, sees himself as the true king of the moon's beasts. And then Lady Lunar herself. Which, since you all have that information about them, I will share that handout with you all for Lady Lunar's entourage. I will say for the life detection, the Starcon is real, Mama Kiger is real, Lady Lunar's entourage are real. And I'll give this as a handout to everybody who all the real people are. The Aegis team is comprised of Agent Jones, who you all know as Hatrack. He is real. There is a young man in a battle suit who goes by the name of Overwatch. There is a mystical occultist of some kind. He speaks with a Welsh accent and throws a lot of fireballs around and deals with, just sort of his general malcontent. There's an older man with a cane who seems more like a tactical leader in the battlefield, and then there is a dashing young man from the other moon named Boris. Thomas Reimer, Duncan Summers, and Boris appear to not be real. They appear to be simulations. The Gemstars are all real, it seems. They are magical girls with various powers brought on by magical stones, and they come from the other moon. There are the Stormbreakers, which are Earth superheroes that you know by reputation, if not. No, you had a crossover with them. You've met most of them. They were with you when Magnalore got destroyed in our crossover episode. So you're familiar with them. You know what they're able to do. You do note, however, that Spider Queen is real. Crucible is real, but nobody else is real. The Children of Chrysalis are made up of Pupil, who you guys fought on Starhaven, and an almost countless number of mutated underlings who don't seem to have any real individual personality of their own. And then last but not least are the Oops All Phoenixes, who you met, including Jean Grey, who had a lovely conversation with Flynn. She appears to be an incredibly powerful telepath of some kind with pyrokinetic abilities as well. There is an attorney who seems to have these meta-narrative powers. He's able to point out logical inconsistencies in what's going on and override things. There's Phoenix, who you've met and killed many times. And then there's a cartoon Phoenix named Needle, who doesn't seem to do much more than fly around and be annoying. Importantly, only the Phoenix of Earth Prime is real on that team. And then there's the Guardians of Haven. The only person who doesn't ping as completely real is Alara.
What?
Here, hold
Well.
this Mapple.
I know what
Curious.
that means.
Curious.
A little bit of side eye to Alara when that bit of information comes up, and just shake her head and look. Thank you, Chimera.
My pleasure.
Well, we don't know about the rest of you, but whatever Toon has planned for us, we would imagine it best to get a good night's sleep before dealing with what's to come. That
It's a
shit
good thing, isn't it?
downs
I mean-
the bottle.
If Toon didn't bring real people everywhere, then that means Toon's not all powerful, right?
I think
Hmm.
being able to create these facsimiles requires some amount of power as well.
But I think Girla is correct in that assuming very powerful and all powerful are not mutually exclusive. She may have exploitable flaws that we need to be keeping an eye out for.
Yeah.
Yes, good call. Alara actually probably seems a bit distracted now that she's learned a bit about this moon dust person who seems to be sort of a replacement for the twins and seems to have perhaps gone through something similar with the brainwashing and becoming an assassin.
Look over to Algris Gruck and our robotic young lady friend too and go, how are you three doing since you got brought into the craziness?
Cynthia will reach into her chassis and pull out a deck of cards marked Muno. She will say, I am feeling fabulous, and I am down to play a game if anybody would like to play one. And Ogris and Gruck will sort of look your way, and I'm glad we won the first game. Here's hoping we can stay out of trouble for everything else. No, we have to do what she says for now, but I'm going to keep looking for ways to get out of this.
We all are. Well, we will see what tomorrow brings then.
Indeed.
Suppose.
I'm going to learn to play Muno. Well, waddle over to the table and flop down.
You'll enjoy it, I'm sure.
Cynthia will deal out a fair but punishing game of Muno. You see, Giro, when I play this card, you had to draw 25.
Oh, but if I play this one, that means then you draw 5 more than that, right? Or is that wrong? I can draw
Very
25, I
good.
guess. Oh, yeah, it does work that way. Yay!
She's not happy about it working that way, but she will play. Roll a d20, dudes. Let's see what happens.
Oh, I'm going to lose. It's okay.
Oh my gosh.
Cynthia loses at her own game.
Wow.
Well, Deuce rolled a 4, but that is 400% better than what I rolled. So, Girla does win the game of Muno.
Oh no.
Beginner's luck. Thank you for showing me how to play, Cynthia.
You know what it is? She had to get down to 1 card to say Muno, and then she rolled a 1. It's synergy. She's doing what she's supposed to do.
The branding is all there. That's right.
Yeah, coping. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
It's okay. I won't tell them that you let me win to make me feel better about playing.
That is exactly what happened, Girla. Thank you.
Oh no.
She'll sort of sadly pull the cards back and bridge them and put them back in her little compartment. And she'll go to power down mode. And you're all free to hit the hay if you are all done.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Save for one last longing look at Ogric. But then she will retire to her quarters.
Yeah, leave that man alone.
Or Ogris, I should say.
Yeah, Ogris won't even notice. He's caught up in his own stuff right now. But he will, unbeknownst to you, piningly look back your way when you're not looking at him.
And
I'm sure
everybody
he would be
else,
living for that shit.
I was gonna say, everybody else notices it and just shakes their heads.
Yeah,
right.
neither
Cynthia
myself.
keeps acting weird.
Awesome. Well, night passes uneventfully aboard the Marion. At about 6 o'clock in the morning, there is a blaring of trumpets over the speakers as Moriarty is summoning you all to awake.
6 a.m.?
Yep, or whatever the moon equivalent of that is.
The door to Aylin's room opens, and you just see the end of her pistol pop out, and she fires a bolt in Moriarty's direction, and the door shuts.
Little repair bot will pop out and crawl over to the little hole that's now in the ship, and the tally will go up.
Amazing.
Why it's in triple digits? Don't ask. But
Is anybody waking up, or is everybody protesting?
Ursa
No,
doesn't
I'll
even
switch
move.
out of standby mode. That's as good a time as any to become functional.
I'm waking up, walking along happily.
Alara wakes up not happily.
Good morning, Chimera.
and
Good morning, girl.
Lynn's barely gone to bed. What are you talking about?
He's in the kitchen, trying to put his hands behind his back, but his body is too bulky for him to reach his back with his 2 arms.
Why?
and he'll.
Why are you making so much noise so early?
It is time for breakfast and training.
Hmm.
It's my job to whip you yahoos into shape.
I think we're pretty in shape already.
Just because you won one game doesn't mean you can let it go to your head. We don't know what Toon has in store for us.
Well, I'm not just talking about the games. You might not know this, but we're... Oh, yes, Gila?
What's for breakfast?
Nutrient paste. And he puts down like 6 Go-Gurts on the island.
Not Go-Gurts.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Grab
no,
a Go-Gurt.
You're fine, dear.
This has all of your caloric and vitamin needs for the day. Tailored to your species.
Wonderful. It's maple flavored. Yes, you may not have noticed, but we're something of heroes back in Starhaven, so, you know, I don't think this whole 6 a.m. training thing...
Morgan comes over to you and puts a stool in front of you, and he climbs up onto it to get to eye level with you, and he points at the Y on his chest. What does this stand for?
As I understand it, it stands for Yahoo.
That's right. Use is a Yahoos. Yahoos, Yusus. Yusus, Yahoos. See?
I think I see less.
More confused than when you started.
And what that means is it's time for us to train and to practice and to be ready for all the death games that are coming this way.
Well, your enthusiasm is appreciated, but you'll notice most of the crew is not present.
Well, then your first task is to go and gather the rest of the crew.
Oh, no, that would actually kill me.
That's the most most dangerous of the death games.
Yeah.
Wake the captain before noon.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah, abandoning the team to try to take over Farside is one thing, but waking them all up before double-digit times? I'm not about to do that.
Don't they want to live?
Well, sure some of them wouldn't have a less enthusiastic answer to that, but at the end of the day, they're going to want to live their way. They're going to want to do their thing. I appreciate the paste, but
It's not too bad.
Oh.
you seem
Well,
rather
since you're all
enthusiastic,
here-
so...
Fine. If they're not going to wake up, you can look at the clue that I've been given.
Oh, you were given something.
Yes. It's a hint about our first game.
Oh, that
Second game.
actually is important then.
He hands you a wooden triangle.
Shapes.
Wonderful, a new shape. Less sides than normal.
Oh my god.
It is about it's about 3 inches wide. 3 inches tall. It's a 3-dimensional shape. It is
It's a
3
pyramid.
inches. No, it's not a pyramid. It's flat. It is a hollow triangle.
Okay.
Okay.
What is
Oh, no.
I don't even know how to describe that shape.
We
You have
lost
the
Girla.
base and the height. Oh, we did.
It's a physical object in a 3-dimensional world. So it's 3-dimensional, but it is not itself 3-dimensional in that it has a height, a width, and a depth, other than it may have a depth, but it is very
Oh my god,
thin.
shut up.
I'm gonna go grab an image of what this is, and I will share it with the class.
It's a wooden triangle.
I know, yeah, it's a wooden triangle.
I hate
It's a
you
wooden
guys.
triangle that's hollow in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Triangle, triangle, triangle. Ding.
Oh lord.
Aye,
We're all in
aye,
this
aye.
shared imagination space. I get it.
Sandpaper again.
Oh no.
It's obviously.
Oh, that was painful.
The corners are rounded.
Okay. That is a new thing. Actually, should I? I mean, Deuce is probably coming right back. I don't want to mess with the layout if he's going to be right back.
I'll be right back. We were on break.
Don't say you'll be right back, because you won't be right back.
The first rectangle of the city.
Yes,
You
this
hit
is
me with the
actually
phone, you
important
dick.
to wake people up for, rather than training. Hold on, Moriarty, I'll see what I can do. And she is not going to physically go into everybody's room, but she is going to open up the psychic network and try to link up with everybody's unconscious minds. Or semi-conscious, as the case may be.
Ursa
What happens
like
when you
shuts
link
down
up with
her
a-
clamp of a curtain. You are not touching her mind. She's sleeping.
I was gonna say, what happens when you reach out to somebody who's asleep? Can you like see their dreams? Is that a thing that you can do, Alara?
Since it's the team and she's not going to force her way in, I'm kind of picturing this hallway of doors, each of them with the name of a teammate on them, each probably with a different intricate design. Ursa's being immediately locked down. She will attempt to knock on the other ones for Captain Flynn and for Aelin.
Come and knock on my door.
Jesus.
Flynn's door will look exactly like it does in the ship, because that's how Flynn's like the ship is his home.
So yeah, she will knock a few times on Flynn's door and see if Flynn allows her to connect psychically.
You hear lots of giggling from the inside of the room, so it sounds like there's probably more than one person in the room.
Oh,
Oh no.
The psychic room of
Buddy could
Flynn.
be in there.
yeah. She has no idea what to expect if she attempts to enter Flynn's mind. But oh, there you are. One sec, let me just bring our overlay back. But okay, sorry, the Streamlabs just like blinked out of existence for a sec.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no.
But I guess
Fish.
with not being shut out, she will crack the door slightly, but I guess is her just at least reaching out enough to communicate and just say into, I don't know, whatever Flynn's imagining at this moment, or dreaming about, whichever the case may be. Flynn? Captain?
Hello? What? Huh? What? Who's there?
Captain, it's Alara. I came to wake you up. There is news in the real world that we must deal with. And I feel like I'm interrupting something, but this is important.
Dum 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 dum. Bah! Dum dum. And the door opens up, and as the door is opening up, it looks like his room like on the actual ship. So it doesn't look like it's a dream, but not a dream, because it's the same door as in the real world. It's the same bedroom as the real world, and for half a second as he's waking up, you think you see some shapes of some people in the bed with him. But as he's waking up, the sheets settle, so there's no one else in the bed, and you're actually, because he's now awake, and so he's alone in bed. What? Do you know what time it is?
I do, unfortunately, yes. But there is something involving the next game that has come up.
Brian.
Hey, Jonesy. New achievement.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord.
There best be coffee. Achievement. Psychic sock on the door. It's amazing. This is the closest Laura has ever gotten to hooking up with the captain.
Oh jeez.
Yeah. She is certainly curious about the shape she may have seen within that room. But-
And there were multiples, by the way. You know for
Oh,
a fact there was multiples.
Shapes. She's always been interested in shapes.
Shapes.
Oh no.
This isn't there. What's going on?
But she is
So-
doing her best to grant the team privacy, despite her intrusions.
So and then he's like, yes, there best be coffee.
There's a paste. It's not too bad.
Ew.
I'll see what I can do about coffee.
It's on the top right cabinet.
Aye, aye. I'll
And then
get Aelin and then I'll work on the coffee.
a few minutes later in the actual real world, everyone who's awake will hear fuck shit. And you hear then you hear what you think is probably a boot being thrown against the wall.
Jonesy, take a hero point. So what's Aelin's door like, Andy?
It's
And is there only one?
there is only one. There are 3 peepholes, so 3 ways for people to look out of the door. It's actually probably rather homey. Actually, her door is would kind of remind you of like a 90s teenager's door from our world. Very just kind of standard bedroom door, except for the peepholes.
Awesome.
And you're knocking on the door.
Yes, Alara will knock on the door and just wait to see if there's any sort of response or her being shut out.
In unison, the Aelin's voice returns to you, but it's overlapped 3 times. You hear her speaking in 3. This had better be important.
I wouldn't wake you if it wasn't. Something's come up for the next game we're involved in.
We will be out shortly. And if the robot tries this again, we will put him in the same place we put the Starcon's general.
I will make sure
Will
that's
you-
communicated.
We appreciate it.
See you in a moment.
And you won't hear anything from Aelin's room in the vein of the captain's, but about 5 minutes later, she will walk out and she's shrugging on her jacket, kind of running her clawed fingers through her hair and staring icy daggers at Moriarty. And she looks at the paste on the table, walks past him, shoulder checks him, goes to the fridge and pulls out a bowl of fruit and plops it down, grabs what looks to be a pear, gets in Moriarty's face and just takes the biggest bite out of it she can as she bares her fangs at him, and then goes and sits down across the room.
You look really hungry.
And she just
Just
noisily chomps on the fruit again.
About that time, Flynn comes kind of stumbling out into the galley area. He's literally wearing like silk pajama pants and a silk robe.
Not tied.
No, he's an elf. No,
I know. I just had to make sure, you know.
and he makes us doesn't acknowledge anyone or anything. He makes a straight beeline for the coffee maker, and then clicks a button on the Moonawave, which is gonna he's just going to
Just gonna keep doing it.
Yep. It's not gonna stop. And the smell of bacon starts filling the galley area.
And I guess Alara is going to make an probably ill-fated attempt to knock on her sister's door.
You know from experience that Ursa has never, ever been one to wake up before like 10. What?
Oh, something has come up with the next game.
When is something not coming up these days? Can I at least sleep?
Sorry, but it's important. So I'm just getting everybody. Hopefully we can go back to sleep afterwards, but you know this is important. We need to win these games.
Ursa throws open the door, and you just see like the heels that she was wearing are just thrown. The dress is just like crumpled on the ground. Everything that she had in her hair is just like thrown in random places. It's all everywhere. It's very clear that she was tired and she just wanted everything off. And she's like, how serious? Like serious?
I mean, these games are the way that... I mean, you know what we're here to do.
Give me a moment. And in like 5 minutes, she'll emerge with her hair and a very, very messy bun on top of her head and sweatpants. And much like Aelin, she'll just look at the paste on the table and go, ew. And then sit by Aelin and say, can I have some of that?
And she'll just she reaches she's holding another one in her, like she grabbed two and she just kind of goes and just holds it out for you to take.
Thanks.
By this point, Flynn grabs the bacon that was in the microwave and puts the plate on the table and slides over a cup of coffee. Just slides it out so anyone else who needs a cup of coffee, it's there.
Ursa will pounce on the cup of coffee. Okay, let's get it over with, whatever this important thing is.
To show them the clue, Moriarty says.
Yes, apparently some sort of clue was dropped off. This triangle.
Behold! Moriarty, like, displays a light on it.
Moriarty, anything else you need to tell us? How was this dropped off, and was any information given?
Only that we would be traveling to the biome known as Dave Bar.
You woke us up for this.
It seemed more immediate than the training. I thought this was important.
It is important. It's a clue.
We are putting the robot into the realm with Starcon's general. Now! And she draws the sword.
Let's protect me! Yeah.
Perhaps we should examine the clue before making any emotionally inspired decisions or actions.
It's a pull Q Ulrich thing.
Maybe have a little more pear, Aelin. Pat you on the shoulder lightly.
Oh, Gilla, don't.
She growls at him.
Maybe a strawberry.
So sweet.
Ursa gets up and positions herself in between Aelin and Girla so that Aelin doesn't eat Girla.
Captain, you think this is for pools, you said?
Cool. It's an Earth game.
Morph the various sensors and whatnot and take a look at this mundane pool cue to see if there's any kind of weird electromagnetic signals that would indicate hidden circuitry inside it, any other surprises, any unexpected or inexplicable energy signatures coming off of it, any kind of like is there more going on here than what the naked eye sees?
Is it not just
appears,
the pool ball rack?
It appears to be simply a pool rack.
I see.
I kept thinking there's a more formal official name for it, but yeah.
Yeah, same. It's escaping me right now.
The danger triangle.
Please elaborate on how this serves as a clue.
Is this perhaps the next game? Pool? Taking place at this
It was
Dave bar?
It's a rack or a triangle rack. How is Dave bar spelled, Moriarty?
They said it to me out loud. They didn't spell it.
Perhaps we think you might mean dive bar. Do your
That doesn't
systems
sound right.
not function before 7 a.m. like the rest of us?
My
Isn't diving
systems are
the
optimal.
isn't diving the other kind of pool? Like the swimming kind?
According to
Galen
my
will-
data banks, it is not a dive in a literal sense, as in underwater. It is a bar of low quality.
While they're talking about that, Flynn's typing over on the computer and gonna pull something up on a view screen.
And Aelin is going to grab the other cup of coffee that has magically appeared on the table and stalk back to her seat.
It was Dave Bar. They said Dave to me. I promise. That's what I heard.
What you heard and what they said does not necessarily mean the same thing.
How is this Earth game played?
And at that point, almost as on cue, Flynn hits the last button on the keyboard. A little video pops up on the screen showing Uncle Phil hustling someone on a pool game out of Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Ah, yes.
Moriarty will pull his little stool up and look up at the view screen. This doesn't appear to be very dangerous. Is the goal to knock the balls into your opponent's face?
Yes, do they explode or something? Don't have this on the moon.
It requires heavier gravity,
I see.
generally.
Doesn't seem very fun.
It's a game of skill and geometry.
Ugh.
Shapes.
Yeah, and
Any of
Laura,
y'all
you'll
who's
really
good at
like
geometry?
I know my way around a parallelogram.
Aelin has both hands around the coffee cup as she's sipping it and just. Chimera's always had an eye for angles. But we know our way around an exit route or two.
It's not just being able to get. It's being able to read what your opponent can and can't do.
We would think, which is difficult to do this early, that this will not be.
A standard game of pool.
Yes.
As you are discussing, the toaster on the Marion activates auspiciously. There's a as the slot pops up, and out of the slot falls the very disheveled form of Astaria.
As if
Sort of
waking
lands-
up this earlier wasn't enough.
She lands on the galley floor with a hoof.
Aylin's kind of mid sip and an eyebrow raises at this. Like, how did she fit in the oh, right. No, different universe, different space,
Different toaster.
different toaster.
Good morning.
How? Where are we? She sort of looks, and her eyes are adjusting to the brightness, like she hasn't seen light in a long time.
Reach out a hand to help her up.
What used to be Farside City before Toon decided to turn it into Entertainment Plaza 101.
I'm home.
No.
Not quite.
Pouring a new
And
cup
when
of
she
it.
hears Alara's voice, she sort of looks that direction, still suffering from some of the blindness and the disorientation. Sister,
Don't call her your sister.
you're both here. Good. Oh God, I missed both of you dreadfully.
Ursa has the biggest stank face you've ever seen. And she's also sort of positioned herself in between Alara and Astaria protectively because
Mhm.
not really like she's going to attack her, but like you can't be closer to my twin than me.
Uh,
I,
yeah.
it's good to feel again and to see and think, and whatever place I was in, that was a dreadful experience.
And it seems like it may have messed with your memories as well. Perhaps?
Are we not sisters?
No, Astaria. I mean, I think we would remember.
Her face visibly sort of sturdies as she looks on that.
Hold a cup of coffee for her.
Ursa glares at Captain Flynn for a second.
The stank face
Don't
goes to
you
another planet.
give her-
How dare you pay more attention to her than my sister?
I'm sorry. No one should be up this early, no matter what pocket dimension they came from.
And she'll take the coffee and she'll sip it, and she'll sit on the floor, leaned up against the kitchen counter. Toasty says hi. He gave me something to give to Ursa.
Is it a maple?
A sheep?
She sort of shakily reaches into her coat and she produces a letter.
Ursa walks over and just yanks it out of her hand. Thank you. And then she'll walk away to read the letter.
The letter basically says, "I'm sorry for the deception and for having to leave so quickly. I have missed you terribly in my quest to find a new wielder of the Moonstone. And I hope when this is over and Collapsar is defeated that we will be able to resume our friendship. And I hope you'll accept my sponsorship."
Oh,
Do you read that out loud to everyone after you read it?
she'll read it and then she's going to just read the part about the sponsorship.
Hmm.
She will show Alara the other part, though. You notice that Ursa is acting more nice to you now that Astaria is here.
She has noticed that after like a year of
Cold shoulder.
yeah.
Hmm.
Competition, that's all it takes to foster good relations.
So does
Cynthia
that mean we
will
have
read.
2 sponsors?
That is, well, Ursa, when you ask that question, there's a brief freezing in time, and Toasty will appear in front of you.
Huh.
And he will wave his little hand at you, and his little display screen shows only you.
Oh. He's only sponsoring Ursa?
That's what he seems to be trying to say.
Creepy.
Toasty, I don't think that you can just sponsor one member of the team.
He shows a symbol of sort of like a diamond emoji on his chest, and then a face with sunglasses, and his little arms cross in front of him like he's too cool for school.
I mean, I guess if you're allowed, but that just seems a little bit rude, especially after you just disappeared after going all god on the whole team. Least
He
you could
shows an
do is-
emoji face of Alara, and he shows a skull next to it, and he shows like a devil face next to it.
Yes, I'm also frustrated with her. But she has been trying to be better, mostly. She's only been selfish several times since the last time. Not as many as she used to be.
There's a
Several
little
times.
symbol on his chest that says "Press X to doubt."
Toasty. You can't just sponsor one member of the team. You have to sponsor all of us. Please. It's the
He
least you
looks
could
at
do
you.
for leaving.
He looks at you and has a little cry face emoji on his thing, and then he flashes the logo for a some kind of Earth movie. It says the word Highlander on it.
Toasty, I don't know what that means.
He shows a Flynn emoji and a question mark.
Yes, and including Flynn, but not just Flynn. The whole team.
He rearranges the order so it's a question mark and then Flynn's face.
Why are you questioning Flynn?
He
Toasty,
throws
I'm
his
not
little hands up in
understanding.
frustration. He points at you and he points at Flynn, and then he points at the Highlander symbol on his chest and puts the question mark.
Toasty, I don't know what that symbol means.
He skitters around the top of the galley real quick, and he finds a marker, and he writes "Ask Flynn" on the island, and then he disappears.
What is-
everybody reasserts themselves.
We're all frozen in time. The good thing
So
is I
all of
left
a
my
sudden, Ursa's just like, Flynn, I need you to tell me what this symbol means. And she'll draw it to the best of her ability.
Flynn, do you have an Earth pop culture skill?
I do. Why do you ask?
Go ahead.
Well,
Go ahead and roll that for me.
I got a 10.
You
Oh,
got
well.
3 hero points and 5 luck points if you want to roll.
A 10 to know the movie Highlander when he's the most Earth obsessed elf alien there ever is. Should be.
Yeah, but he loves like Errol Flynn and stuff. That's like decades before Highlander.
But
Fair.
there's sword fighting in Highlander.
Plus,
True.
there's
I
know,
aliens in
that's-
Highlander too, so I mean that's an obvious connection.
There is
I'm looking for a
100%.
15. Is what I'm looking for.
It's like what do you speak of? Was that a 2 in the number sense, or was that a 2 in the also sense?
Yes.
That was a 2 in the number sense.
No,
No, there wasn't.
no, there wasn't.
There was one TV show and one movie.
Look, you can try to Picard your way out of the lights all you like. It doesn't matter. There was.
I meant he rolled a 2 on the D20. And you were familiar with Highlander and know that the tagline of that movie is "There can be only one."
Next thing you're gonna try is there's only 3 Indiana Jones movies. I mean, geez.
Only one that's worth a damn.
Really?
Then there's the Adventures of Young Indiana Jones.
See, and there's Alex. There he is. Dream Smasher strikes again.
Why are you asking about Highlander? It's such an obscure movie. It bombed when it first came out.
Toasty.
Yeah, it's that,
So
it's
did
that movie
Gallagher
with that
Quest.
Scottish Spaniard.
Komosta.
Highlander. Why would Toasty be showing me Highlander? Toasty said that he needs to sponsor us, but for some reason he's only sponsoring me. And I
I'm not
told him,
chopping her head off, Toasty. Deal with it.
Toasty! Why would you want to chop my head off?
Toasty is frustrated in the other universe, but not presenting himself.
Are you talking to a letter?
We're talking about the toaster that dropped off the letter.
I'm just so confused. Apparently,
There
he
can
thinks
be
he can only
one.
sponsor me or something. I'm trying to get him to sponsor the whole team.
I mean, if you
But do
help
we
us, it's
want-
kind of the same thing, right?
Do we want to be sponsored by the evil toaster?
Not
He's
really.
not evil. He's just misunderstood.
He wasn't evil. He wasn't full on, evil robot mode.
We work with Alara, and she's half evil as well.
And Moriarty woke you up really early, so maybe he's kind of evil too.
We know that's evil.
See? So now we just got an extra evil robot.
Okay, well, I guess I'll try to share whatever Toasty sends me, or try to use it to the best of my ability for the team.
Achievement unlocked. You have accepted another sponsor.
I mean, she's got to be better than our first one. He only showed up once. He seems kind of like a dick.
I don't know, I liked him.
I thought he was very friendly.
So
Those are the ones you got to look out for.
he gives good hugs.
As Aelin watches Girla with Hunter's eyes.
Well, Astaria, since you're here, do you know who Toon is? Is this a new person to you? Have you heard that name before?
Sorry, one second.
He's got to find his Astaria voice again.
Alex.exe.
Where
is
did he
loading.
leave it? Where did he see it last?
Loading, buffering.
We're not helping.
No, that's not the accent drag yet.
The accent's in the other castle.
A little more nasal, a little less throat.
Phrasing.
Now we're the
Ew.
stage director telling him how to act.
You new achievement unlocked
For who?
for you, Kat, for
For
Ursa.
me? Oh shit! Hold on.
Teacher's pet.
Shut up. All right. Toast in translation. Toasty tried to give you a warning, but apparently Alex is bad at relaying messages through images. Good thing he's a writer, I guess. Who's Alex?
Some loser. I don't know.
Right, chat. As an aside, drinking game starting next episode. You have to take a shot every time I make Cat say "shut up."
Shut up.
That's you're not gonna
Doesn't count,
make
it was
through the episode.
Or Cat's character.
UTSA, don't bring alcohol to the next game.
No, bring it. Bring it.
No, it was just honestly horrible because I've never seen Highlander. And I know nothing about Highlanders, so Ursa would definitely not know anything about Highlander.
Brian, fix this.
So, oops. I'll tell him.
She might just want to wait till the one with Henry Cavill comes out.
I do like his face
I see.
and his hairy chest.
But Arlick will cast Jared Leto in it somehow.
Wow.
Oh no!
Man,
Leto is the curve.
Jonesy, the scab hasn't formed yet, man. Just gotta
Ugh.
let him up.
What do you ask me, Calvin? Do I know who Toon is? Is that what you asked the story?
Yes, that was the question.
Yes.
I only know what Toasty was able to show me through the dimensional rift. I know that Toon is in possession of another preserver stone, and she is abusing its power in a way that has upset Toasty and the ferryman.
Everything upsets the ferryman.
Hmm.
It's an asshole.
Well, the ferryman is wondering how Toon can promise to give the Moonstone away as one of the prizes for the game.
Is she not in possession of it? I assume she took it from Toasty.
No, Toasty's still in possession of the Moonstone. And Toon's stone, the Axiom Stone, was most recently in possession of the Curator, and I believe he's on his way here to try to take his stone back as well.
So everyone's being stoned.
Yeah,
Trying
everybody
to.
must get. Oh,
Aylin's dream in season 1 was with the Curator, right? Being stuck in a you're the last of your
In a-
species zoo.
Yep.
The Brainiac version, not the Superman version.
Right. Not the nice version.
Right. Okay. Just making sure because she hears the Curator comes out of Astaria's mouth and Aylin kind of bristles and her tails go poof.
Scoot about another 3 inches away just to be safe.
Yeah, I think Toasty's been in contact with the Curator as well. Toasty underwent the process of becoming a sponsor for Farside Fury, and I suspect the Curator is trying to do so as well. Whether Toon would be foolish enough to allow this or not is remains to be seen.
Okay.
But
Perhaps
that's about everything I know.
just maybe Toasty only has half the stone.
He didn't tell me. I assumed he had all of it, but
Well, in any case, I'm not sure what you are to us, and you seem to have different ideas of it. But I'm guessing you care enough about Farside that you don't want it to be this, whatever this is.
Of course.
Excellent. Well, welcome to the team then.
I will do everything I can to assure that one of us ascends the throne of Farside.
And I will do the same.
She sort of gives Ursa a look.
Ursa rolls her eyes and crosses her arms.
Jeez.
I don't need to make you any promises. Also, it will not be you on the throne.
I hope it's not.
And then Ursa, you see Ursa like be like, shit, I don't actually want to be on the throne either. But she doesn't say that.
Alara just coughs, clears her throat.
If I have to.
It's like 2 of the 3 sisters don't want to be on the throne, but they both
other
don't
one
want the other
shouldn't
one
be.
on the yeah. The other one shouldn't be.
Well, bit of a hectic morning, but we seem to have figured out the clue. We've got our new teammate. Everybody's
That's our show. Good night, everybody.
Oh, whoa. Where'd this curtain come from? Where are these names scrolling from?
Is it full of assholes? Oh.
Keep firing, assholes.
Yes, I'm sorry for waking you up so early, but at least it was actually something important. Moriarty, I don't think this training thing is going to work in your favor.
Actually, Moriarty, is there Morty, whatever. Is there another dive bar on currently open or available on this wretched backward moon?
Captain.
Moriarty scratches his head. I believe there is a bar in the safe zone in Farside Tower that we have access to. I don't know that I would classify it as a dive bar, though.
Does it have a pool table?
It can for a hero point.
Looks like it's going to be field trip time, boys and girls.
And as you are preparing your field trip to go play some pool, there is an announcement over the Marion speakers. It's Toon's voice. She says, "Guardians of Haven, the champions of our previous game. It's very good to see you this early in the morning. I hope you are enjoying your training and your clue."
Good morning, Toon. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for the manners, Girwa. That's very nice of you. You have been selected for your second game. You will be heading to the Dave Bar biome, which is biome number 3, where you will compete against Mama Kiger and the Twisted Sisters in a game of pool. You will be expected there this evening. And please, you may only bring 7 of your team members. No more, no less. It must be 7.
What? How many of us are there?
I think there's 9 of you.
Astaria. No, there's more.
There's 10.
There's 10 of
there's
you, I
all
think.
6 of us. There's Astaria, Ogris, Gruck, Moriarty, and Cynthia. There's 11.
Yeah.
Woo!
Math, whatever.
Oh, we do have a lot of friends.
So who is the bonus character? Since all of our characters are coming by default. I don't know why I said that in Ursa's accent. That's Cat asking.
I'm I was assuming your sister would be your other sister would be the.
Ugh. Fine.
I
Unless
I mean, bar games seemed more Grux thing, at least from what I was assuming
I mean,
of him.
Where are
for-
they? Did they wake up?
They
For-
did
for-
not wake up, and nobody went to go get them.
For all we know, he is the Tom Cruise of pool hustling.
We should ask that.
Is-
So we just
little
went.
loser.
We just went from Highlander to cocktails. Is that what's happening?
Yes.
Jeez, I don't know if I
Well-
can take many more of these '80s vibes. And I was there, so I got to tell you.
Flynn, do you still have the recording of the game of pool being shown? Because you had that pulled up to show
Yeah.
Moriarty.
Yes. You can pull it up again.
So Toon disappears. The voice of Toon disappears after saying that only 7 of us are allowed to compete.
7 of you must compete. It must
7
be
of you
7.
must compete, right? And
And she will see you in 10 hours for your
Right.
game.
Aelin will put down her cup of coffee, get up, and squint at the projection of the pool table. She will say, "Fuck. We are the balls."
What?
And on that thrilling note, we'll go ahead and take our quick break.
Oh
no.
no!
Andy figured it out.
Of course, the Screams Arcade. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh shit!
All right, we are rolling into break. Be right back.
Solids. I call solids.
Okay.
Welcome back, everyone. And as Kat so eloquently put, new achievement unlocked for all of our heroes. And 2 for Andy. I'm sharing them in the chat, but if Andy wants to read them, that's cool.
I was letting you finish your catch-up bit before we did that.
Oh, I'll do it after.
Okay. So legalized 8-ball went to everybody. Most superheroes have to deal with a different kind of 8-ball. Good for you for finding a clean way to have fun. The one specific for me, assessment advantage in real life. You use the clues to figure out a plot twist before it happened. Not sure if that makes you really clever or my mystery's too easy to solve.
Depending.
Okay.
Both.
I take personal offense at the legalized 8-ball. As a fan of Roy Harper, leave my boy alone.
I mean, if the 8-ball fits.
Poor Speedy. But yeah, our heroes tonight have had a very rude wake-up call from Moriarty that has resulted in a lot of angry, tense breakfast and conversations, and they received the clue in the form of a triangle. And Alex got caught up on trying to decide what the 3D version of a triangle was called. It's a pyramid with the head chopped off. I don't know. A decapitated pyramid. That's the name of the shape from now on.
That's
That sounds
Okay.
like syrup and candy. I mean, that's yeah.
And Toasty appeared and told Ursa that he was sponsoring her individually and left her a cryptic warning clue as to why he was going to sponsor only her. Apparently there can be only one. Who knows what that means? And their final teammate joined the fray, Astaria, who gave them a little bit of information, but she wasn't super helpful. Mostly that the curator is on his way to participate in the game as well, and Toasty has become a sponsor. And she seems confused and believes that Ursa and Alara are her sister instead of a potential clone situation. Who knows? But our heroes are on their way to the central tower of Farside City to try to practice some pool. At least that was their plan until Aelin mentioned that it's possible they are going to be the balls in the pool game. And that's where we're going to pick up with our heroes.
Yeah, Aelin will have said what she said, and she will look up at Captain Flynn and around the room to the rest of the crew, and I mean, we mean it makes sense, right? It's the only way this ends up being entertaining. 7 solids, 7 stripes, and an 8-ball.
so.
What's the 8-ball?
It's just solid, but this she points to the solid black ball with the white
No,
spot.
if we're the balls.
Who's the 8-ball?
Yes.
Or
If only 7 of us are participating, that implies another team will be providing 7 or perhaps 8
No, McKiger.
players to fill the other.
Oh, yeah.
Teams-
Mama Kage can create as many as she needs.
yes, but teams compete over the 8-ball in a game of pool. We would
We
then
should imply
think-
the 8-ball is not part of the other team.
Do you think the 8-ball is going to be Daedalus?
we would
One
think
could infer that
we would
someone or something will then be the cue ball as well.
The cue ball to be Daedalus.
we would think that Daedalus would not be trotted out for every death game as the damsel in distress. The audience probably
We'd grow
Would-
tired of Daedalus.
I hope not. I hate that guy.
Ursa, have a new achievement.
New achievement. Why is it black? Assessment advantage in real life. Oh, it's the same thing.
See, it's not just me.
Wait, is he the 8-ball or the cue ball? I guess we'll
The
find out.
achievement was triggered by the cue ball comment.
awful.
So instead of playing pool, we're just going to get bounced around?
Well, these games are not literal representations, but whimsical imitations. So perhaps we will have some influence over our trajectory to add drama to the conflict.
We have to push
Either
people
way,
into holes.
yeah. Either way, I think the field trip is still in order. So you at least understand some of the basic rules in general.
That's true. I've never seen the game.
Cue 80s montage.
Cheesy synth music, activate.
Hey, you watch it over there. Chimera don't care. We won't be trash talking the 80s around here.
All I said was cheesy synth
I know.
music. It's not
Look,
untrue.
You
Salt
were
and cheese is like the
there!
best condiment.
you don't know. You weren't there.
I cast Casio keyboard.
Do something to give you a hero point from chat.
Stop
Oh.
encouraging him.
From chat. Uh-oh.
What? That's the real
God.
studying we should be doing.
Oh,
So you all head into out of the Marian's docking bay and into the center spoke of Farside Fury, which is the big tower that leads up to the mothership, at the base of which there is a glowing neon sign that is familiar to all of you. It says Debs, and it looks just like the bar on Starhaven.
You said it wasn't a dive bar.
Moriarty doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
That karaoke bar that we went to that one time.
The Daedalus and got him drunk. Yes.
Ugh, don't bring Daedalus into it.
Yeah,
Such a
but-
good memory.
We had a good time.
Despite Daedalus.
Yeah, but I've blocked Daedalus out of the whole memory. Wasn't Phoenix here? Was that a different thing?
No, he was here too.
Ugh.
Wasn't karaoke night though, was it? It was the actual dance party.
Yeah,
I thought he was here karaoke night too.
I think
And then
that
we
was
were
when
in a
he took
different place
Daedalus's
at, like, a
armor.
ball.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's very fuzzy in my head.
I mean, it was a couple years ago, so.
And then
You were drunk. The music was
Yeah.
loud. Yeah.
Been 3 years.
I can't believe that.
We were all just
I know,
staring
we-
at Chimera's abs. It was fine.
We've been playing as a party for 5 years now, I think.
Almost 6.
Almost 6. Isn't that nuts?
Dang.
This is
Good.
the longest, like, 1 or 2 episodes I've ever guest starred in.
Because it was 6 years ago we were playing Heroes in the Mist.
Oof.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And all the
All right,
Titan
Kat.
City stuff.
Yeah. Take a hero point, Kat, for your 1 or 2 episodes. I probably owe you at least a little bit.
Yeah. When Alex told me I was playing Centuria, it was, yeah, I just need you for 1 or 2 episodes until I figure out, like, what to do in the future. And then I just stayed. Overstayed my welcome.
No.
No.
My problem. I was very happy to not have to cast somebody.
And then we got Calvin.
Yep.
And then we
Yeah.
got Calvin.
And then we got Deuce.
It went downhill at the end.
No.
Now we're one big happy family.
Now it's the best group.
Wait, am I?
Yeah, you're beautiful.
No. Did we
Sorry,
start?
baby, I don't know.
Did we start Feeling Dark with somebody else and
Yes,
they
we
vanished
did.
quickly, and that's
Yes.
when
Yes.
Cat's 1 or 2
Mhm.
became a recurring role? Okay, okay.
Correct. That's when your life got blessed.
The plot
Indeed.
was initially started with a different Paragon.
Yep.
And then they flaked.
Yeah, it's coming back to me now.
I had to explain that in a comment response on an early episode of Nether War like a couple weeks ago because somebody just started up and they're like, "Does Everly ever come back?"
Nope.
Is it? No. Sorry.
Did her
I
best
hope
Jinx
Everly's well
impression.
wherever she is. But so yeah, Debs is here. There's the big neon sign. There's the big bouncer up front, who seems mostly ornamental.
Just like back home.
Matter of fact, give me a perception check.
Everybody?
Yeah, everybody who's there can give me a perception check.
Everybody. Do-do-do.
Yeah.
Perception.
I was like, oh, 20's not bad. And then both people that rolled after me rolled better than me immediately. At least I beat Kevin.
I love how we
Okay.
celebrate the incredible low bar that we set. You know,
Hey, small things can make you feel good too.
I guess.
Phrasing.
You beat me by a point. Let's not get.
To
Let's
be
not
fair,
pop the cork off the champagne just yet, Cat.
I still won.
All the
Small
small things.
things.
Yeah, but interestingly, you won by 1 point, even though your bonus is twice what mine is. So,
Don't matter, still won.
It doesn't matter. Aylin's here, so I mean,
We
There
have
is
an
that.
indie character. Andy's
And of course,
character
Eddie
always
rolled
rolling
a 19.
crazy
Why
numbers
not?
out in here.
I
So
didn't
it
realize
appears to be the bouncer appears to be some kind of robot. And it looks like he has a token slot in the front of him that takes tokens.
Is
I'm
there a change
sure-
machine where we get tokens?
I'm sure he does.
There is a change machine.
Is there a sign that explains what's going on?
Nope.
Just push the coin return button on the change machine.
This little silver coin falls out.
There you go.
He does not move in response. Unless you're putting it in the slot. Did you hand it to him or did you put it in the slot?
I'll hand it to Ayla.
Oh, hand it to Alan.
She will pluck it out and deposit it.
It lands with a clink in the middle of his chest. He whirs up to life and looks down at you and says, "Welcome to Debs, home of the moon's only pool table and karaoke hall. Would you be interested in attending?
Yes.
Please present your hand for a stamp."
She'll grab Gearless' hand and present it.
There you go.
The bouncer reaches down, flips his palm open, and makes a chunk noise like a label maker, and a postage stamp has been added to Gearless' hand.
Got it.
That's weird.
Is it?
Yes.
Certainly new.
Who else requires a stamp?
What happens if we don't get the stamp?
You'll see.
Oh.
I just assumed we couldn't come back in or something.
Did we bring Astaria? Is that who we brought?
yeah.
I mean, we can have the whole team because this isn't the 7 maximum. So we can bring everybody.
Yeah.
To find out which team member to bring for the pool game.
Who's
Pretty
the
much,
best
yeah.
at pool?
The best around.
Ursa will hold out her
No.
hand with the stamp.
As a synthetic being, you do not require a stamp.
What?
This thing's
Fl-
obviously.
Flynn will obviously step in and get a hand stamp just to distract and change the subject.
He will put a stamp on Flynn.
Like,
Ursa pushes Flynn aside and holds her hand back up.
You do not require a stamp.
Ursa reaches back, pulls Alara over, and holds Alara's hand.
As a synthetic being, you do not require a stamp to enter.
Chimera will try to move past.
Hello, brother. As a synthetic being, you do not require a stamp to pass.
Acknowledged.
I think there's some flaw in the Astaria. Would you
I
just
swear.
stick your hand in there, please?
You will stamp her hand.
Obviously broken.
Girla,
Hello.
palm, please.
Here you go.
Wait, wasn't Girla already stamped?
Yes. I take the stamp from Girla's hand. I place it onto Alara or Ursa, and I basically shove Girla's hand back in 3 more times. Once for Alara, once for me, and once for Girla.
New stamp, please.
Wow, you're searching for adjective. Luscious white fur seems to not like these stamps. Hold still, please. Just stamps. Just stamps.
So
Thank you.
I get a stamp for our 2 synthetic beings myself, so that I don't actually have to have him put it on me, and then I put one back on Girla.
I'll try and hang on to this one, Mr. Bouncer, sir.
Please see that you do. You cannot be transported to a land of fun without your postage.
I thought we were going in the door.
That is a funny joke. Girla.
Look at Aelin and shrug. Walk through
Yeah.
the door. Or walk towards the door.
I'm assuming everybody else that's in our party can go up and get their own stamps.
Yep. Although Ogris is met with the same as a synthetic being, you do not require a stamp to enter.
Here, look, come here.
Here you go, buddy. One more, please.
As you wish.
Well, if that's it.
Free to enter the door.
Walk on through.
Yeah, sure enough. This looks very much like Deb's place, although it seems to have received some kind of 90s arcade renovation. Big glowing star patterns and comments and things on the carpet and wallpaper. There's a lot of UV light in here, so everything shines up a little bit weird and different. There are arcade machines lined up against the wall that have games you never heard of before, along with the bar up front that's got the long array of taps and the bottles on the shelves. There's a little stage for karaoke, and in the center, underneath an auspicious ray of light, there is a pool table. And there's a sign on the top that says reserved for Captain Flynn.
There a piano where we can play Goodness Gracious Great Balls of Fire?
There should be. I'm here for it.
All right.
Look, Captain, they got a table for you.
And since it is like 7 o'clock in the morning, it is rather empty.
Lord hope.
But Deb is there standing on the bar. When she sees you all, she'll wave at you guys.
I'll go over and break out the triangle and erect the balls.
We will have a pool montage.
In the middle of the pool montage, Aelin will go up to Chimera and pull him aside and present the stamp to him. We would like you to analyze this, please.
Of course. Now, shift the sensors and analyzers into high gear. And what do you want? Technology roll or insight or perception or
Yeah, technology roll.
technology? And that is 25. Wait, ooh, that's not my roll. That's not my roll. It's a 22.
22. Well, with the 22, as you're looking at the stamp, it does appear to have some sort of something akin to an RFID reader in the stamp. However, it appears to function interdimensionally, as if it is allowing you into your own version of Deb's bar, separate from the other teams.
Interesting. I'll share that insight with Mistress Aelin.
Is this signal unique to all of our stamps?
Sort of scan the other stamps for our team, make sure it's the same signal.
It is the same signal for your team. They're not geared to you specifically, otherwise it would only be Gearlin here. They are
For real. Okay, yeah, I will share that our team's frequency seems to be present in all of the badges.
Any way you can scan for similar frequencies to let us know if when Mama Kiger and her team?
I can attempt to do so.
Sure.
Alex, so for that, Alex, I don't know what you want me in terms of rolling or.
You can use variable to get extended sense, so
Okay.
give me a perception check. Because there's nobody in the immediate vicinity for you to do that, but your
Right.
rank's a variable, you could probably get extended out to the entire breadth of the city.
Yeah. Dirty 20.
You are able to lock on to the signals of the other stamps.
So they're like in a different phase of reality, like they're in this bar but not on our plane. Is that correct?
Right, they're in World of Warcraft terms, they're in a different instance than you.
Oh, see, why'd you go roll? Yeah, okay. So I will
I was
let
thinking
Aelin know
EverQuest.
that as well.
I was thinking EverQuest, but close enough.
Yeah.
Different shard for Ultima Online and Kevin Speak. We gotta get older.
So you're saying Mama Kiger has already figured out, or at least has an inkling as to what's going on, and is in the middle of doing exactly what we are.
Of course she is.
Good to know. And I will pat Chimera on the shoulder, tell him, let us know when the signal leaves the other instance.
Affirmative.
And she will go and pull Captain Flynn aside and let him know what's going on.
Mama knows best.
While that's happening, Ursa would like to go up to Gearla.
Gearla's like the Dance Dance Revolution. It's on easy because he's just a little dude. So it's just like one hop forward and then back off, and then a hop to the right and back off. But you know, the machine's a blazing, and whatever song is currently far too annoying. But I'm doing good. Hop.
That's great, Gearla. I have a question.
Yeah.
So back in the murder mystery party, you were able to tell that people weren't real.
Right, kinda. They're fake people. Like they're people, but they're not. They're copies of people.
When you look at Laura and I, do
Mhm.
we seem real?
I will take a closer look. And I don't know. Do you want a roll, Alex, or
You don't need a roll. They seem alive enough.
what about our new addition as well?
Yeah, compared to Astaria.
Yeah, they all seem to be equally alive.
Okay. Well, at least if we're
Am I
clones,
the only
we
one
are
who found out
clones.
an ominous choice of phrase? They all seem equally alive. Or
I,
equally dead.
But
I
not.
If
still-
Mortis was here, you might be able to get some more information.
oh
Oh no.
boy.
you seem like they're like you, not like a made up you.
Do we seem as real as everyone else?
Mhm.
Okay. See? I knew it. I don't know why I was doubting myself. And then Ursa will just walk away nonchalantly.
Why were you
Hair
doubting
flip.
your? Oh, okay.
She gone.
Bye. And you lose. Oh,
She walks up to Alara and she says, "We're real. I was right."
Oh, I know we're real.
I know I had a little bit of a doubt, for a second, but
No,
we are
fine.
real.
Just a second.
It's like not even like half of a second.
Yeah. Kevin, you have a new achievement.
Oh no.
Madness is this. You use the power Alex usually prohibits to do something really cool without breaking the game. Rats use powers that MGMs around the world don't trust. Oh shucks.
We're only 4 episodes in, and I've already revealed almost all the achievements and have player names on them.
Better get on that.
And I mean, for those of you who are like just checking the game out at home, one of the potential pitfalls of the game is it's very flexible. And so players who like to munchkinize might feel tempted to just try and derail your game. As a player, though, I kind of like it's supposed to be fun for everybody, not everyone's, a captive audience to my shenanigans. So I try not to, break things. That just wrecks everybody's fun.
and for those who've been here for a while, make sure and clip that so you have a little bit of soundbite of Kevin going flexible for whenever you happen to need it.
What? Okay.
Poor Claw, what do you need that for?
Yeah,
What don't you need
seriously.
that for?
Okay, wow.
On the other hand, you can always just make a character that has to make Alex question the universe and life and does everything have a soul or not. So
Look, that's just art imitating life. Thank you, all of you, for being great players.
Well, sister, I'm glad that you're confident in your own existence.
Thank you.
It's
I just wanted you to be confident in yours as well, obviously.
I am. I mean, it's weird when Astaria is here.
Yes, even though I did confirm that she apparently seems real, but I still think that she's probably less real than us.
Clone or something, perhaps? Implanted memories?
Something like that.
But why would Aunt Celine implant memories of being related to us? What would be the purpose?
I don't know, but how would she remember it and we don't? I remember our whole childhood.
Hmm.
She was never there. Right?
Right, no. Yes, of course. I don't know.
Well, I still think she's evil.
Did you have a with tea?
Step one.
Not evil.
Evil. Untrustworthy.
Perhaps we should figure out what she thinks is real. At the very least, so we know what it is.
Fine.
Oh, just okay. Well, I guess I'll be the one to ask.
Excellent. I'll stand behind you and judge her.
Trying something new, then.
Yes, usually your role.
I'm not that judgy.
No, you're just mean.
I don't know if I'd say mean. I think I'm more sassy than mean.
Should we go ask Ogris what he thinks?
I don't.
You do see Ogris is at the bar attempting to order something from Deb.
Alara just looks at him like that's the most adorable thing in the world. I don't think we should. I don't think we have to ask him anything.
You know, you can just talk to him, right?
I've talked to him. We've said words to each other.
I'm sure that you said words to him.
Yes,
I'm sure that they did come out of your mouth.
that's where they usually come out.
Mm.
I
Not your ass.
I sent him that whole video, didn't I?
You did say words in that video. Yes.
It was mostly coherent.
Maybe you should try talking to him like you did at the beginning when you were first starting to get to know each other. You were less whatever this is then.
It's and she's just going to, like, I don't know, maybe shuffle a little closer so she can talk a bit quieter. It's just, it's these nerves, maybe? I don't know what it is. He traveled halfway across the solar system to join us in some sort of death game because I sent him a video asking for help. I mean, the day we met, he got beat up by Phoenix. And then there was everything else he got pulled into, and the time that he was left in some sort of magic coma because of me. I would like things to be different than what they were, but I'm a danger to him.
Alara, in the end, you have to decide what you want and make sure you consider what he wants as well. If he doesn't mind being in danger for you, then it is what it is. You think Eric wasn't in danger for me?
Well,
Let's not discuss those memories. Sometimes love is sacrifice, and you just have to do it. So stop being so frickin' awkward and go over there and talk to that little man creature that you love. Go!
well, right now,
Yes! We could be dead tomorrow.
What about we're supposed to ask Astaria about things?
We can talk to her later. Would like to put it off anyway.
Are you sure that seemed very important?
100% go talk to Ogris.
Well, I mean, we also have the pool game to.
Alara,
Yes.
I'm going to punch you in the face if you do not go talk to Ogris.
Well, I think maybe.
Aylin, am I correct?
Who needs hurting?
Do you want to punch my sister with me?
Yes.
Now you got
you
two.
didn't even hear. No, it's not right. Fine.
Go talk to Ogris.
Head towards Ogris.
I don't have to know why. I just want to punch her.
Sight.
Ursa is gonna go sit with Aylin and watch whatever is about to happen.
Gonna come over, spill the tea. Both of us are gonna go get drinks and just sit at the bar and watch.
Just pretend we're not here.
Just pretend we're far enough away.
Well, that's where Alara's going. She is heading towards Ogris and trying to think of what to say.
This plan. Ogris sees you coming. He says, "Oh, hey, Alara, I ordered us a couple drinks. I thought you might like. Deb here mentioned that there's this little pink drink named after an Earthling celebrity, like a child for some reason. It's what do you call it? It's a honey boo boo.
What?
Flynn's taking psychic damage over here.
I do see your Mapletini in chat, dudes.
If Mortis were here, he would have sensed my soul die just now.
Oh no.
How
Thousand
she-
souls crying out in pain.
I'm thinking like there's drunken monkeys, like there's all kind of honey boo boo. Like what?
It's obviously a mistake.
Yes.
It's a boo boo.
Oh.
Damn it!
The whole boo boo.
Damn it!
That sounds.
This
lovely,
isn't a Shirley
actually.
Temple at all. Yeah, I was hoping you'd like it. It's got it's supposed to be really sweet, which I know is not something you're accustomed to, but it's I don't know. It sounded fun.
That's
No,
what just happened.
I don't mind. It's honestly, I'm just in a way just happy to be sort of somewhere familiar.
Yeah, what do you think that bouncer guy meant when he said that we were both synthetic life forms?
I think his sensors require some recalibration.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Probably. I mean, everything
Although
here
he-
is weird, so
He did call Chimera brother though, which sort of implies he might be a preserver artifact.
well, even more so. Preserver artifacts, they've been around for hundreds of thousands of years.
He probably just missed like an OS update or something like that.
Quite-
Probably.
Yeah, quite a bit of time for it to break down.
Well, good. I don't think you're synthetic. I think you're real.
Oh, I think you're real
Um,
too.
What do you think about pool?
Oh, I think I would prefer if we were playing and not being the balls. I don't want to get bounced around.
Might be a little fun to get bounced around though, right?
Well, certain contexts, Augurus.
I just threw up a little bit.
August is already orange. He blushes visibly.
Wow.
I just mean like you guys have superpowers, right? Like that's gotta be a big advantage in the bouncing balls section.
Yes, but my superpowers are more mental than physical.
Somebody cue up the AC/DC. Here we go.
Actually, out of all of us, I'm pretty sure I'm the one who could at least handle such rattling. Although Gila is, I mean, I don't know. He's got that soft fur, so he's probably pretty well cushioned.
Having the best time on Dance Dance Revolution. Like just hop and a hop.
Look at you
Very
go.
slow. Not even a hop, just a walk from spot arrow to arrow. Yeah. I mean, do you like Girla?
Well, I mean, sure, he's nice. He's perhaps too nice for the setting we find ourselves in, but he certainly lifts the spirits of the team.
Yeah, he seems all right, I guess.
Did you? Is there a reason you're asking me this question?
No, I know how you feel about furry aliens. I hope. How do you feel about furry aliens?
She like studies his face for a moment because she sees where this is going. August, why did you come here?
Seth,
The video
Um,
was I don't mention this to the rest of the team, but the video was not my best work. I don't know that I fully communicated the sort of danger that you would throw yourself into if you came here. A sort of danger that you've been in since literally the day that we met. As I recall, that day ended with you being accosted by Phoenix. There was everything else that went on in between. I pulled you into dealing with Sloth Rogue and all of our other escapades along the way. You nearly ended up permanently stuck in that mind prison, which I'm still not sure how you got out of. And I sent you a video out of the blue after barely talking to you for a year. And here you are, in the middle of a death game, where you might be thrown into a giant pool table and smacked around. So, I just have to ask, what was it?
I mean, I'll always come to help when you're in trouble. That's, I really care about you, and and you get in trouble like a lot, like a lot more than most people. And I don't know. I've when I look at you, I think that anything's possible, and that I can be a hero, and I can make the galaxy a better place.
You don't need to look at me to be a hero. You got into a fight with a man who was clearly able to put you on the, just knock you out entirely. It's
I thought I
brave.
could take him. He was human. You know how humans are.
I mean, well, yeah, but still, it's just
I
do find myself in danger quite a bit. Majority of the time, it's because of something that I did, and my team already has to deal with the consequences of that. It's not fair to you that I make you put yourself in those positions as well. Because I know you will, because honestly, without asking, I know why you will.
Are you using powers on me?
No.
Then you're not making me do anything. I'm here because I want to be. And I think I'm part of your team, to be honest. We're Starhaven. We keep it safe. And this is your city, it's your moon. And if there's anything I can do to help you heal and overcome what's happened to you here, then I don't know, I think maybe then we have a chance. Honey Boo Boo, he hands you your drink.
Yes, sorry. She was just
Record screech.
a moon million miles away.
A million.
Just write music for just any chick, right? You're like the
No.
one.
You did introduce me to those shapes, and they are wonderful. I still have all of them. Even the ones you sent me when I didn't say anything back. I don't know, this whole time I was so caught up in... I mean, I know the crew can handle basically anything. And I just was so worried about
Except for a 6 a.m. wake-up call.
Oh, well, I mean, that's not...
That's just criminal.
No, we can handle that. I was just so worried that something could happen to you because of me. And that's why I was trying so much to not let out certain things. But I mean, they made me feel strange and awkward and not who I want to be.
Do you know that the best part of you is what you bring out in other people?
Never heard that before.
Make me better. You make Gruck better, even though he'll never say so.
I don't know that Kruk likes me very much.
Gruck doesn't like anyone very much. Even me, and I'm his best friend. But you can't do all of this by yourself, and trying to do it all and trying to keep all of us safe without letting us help is just going to burn you out. And you might be the brightest star in the sky, but I don't want you to go supernova.
I'm trying my best not to. It is quite a lot. This much to do here, and it's not as I expected.
Wouldn't it be easier if we did it together?
And she will reach out, put her hand on his, and just say, "It would certainly lessen the load."
He will take your hand.
The hell with it. Yeah, she's just, she doesn't have anything else more that she wants to say that she can communicate in a way that is better than in this moment just kissing Auguras.
He is very stunned, but he will reciprocate. Take you in his loving arms. Centuria right this.
She's got romance lit
Ah,
as a skill.
I said Ursa and Aelin are just like fist bumping in the background. Yes.
August is ready to play some pool.
Wow.
I mean, it was a montage. We had to have the breakups. We had to have the deeply moving moment during it.
I honestly didn't plan on telling Alara to go talk to Auguras in that moment, but that's sort of what happened.
That's the beauty of role playing games. I didn't plan on any of this happening tonight.
Nope.
Nope, that ship has sailed.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Aww.
Ursa will be very smug the next time Alara talks to her.
I just imagine the rest of the crew, like you hear the break of the pool balls when August and Alara kiss, and the ball skips, like one of the balls skips out towards them, and everybody turns to look, and it's just like,
Hey, you big idiot, what are you doing? Don't go kissing that moon girl. She's gonna ruin our lives again.
Again.
Grok, shut up. Let them have their moment.
Laura just turns around, notices that everyone is looking at them. Oh, this is part of the pool practice.
Elara.
Practicing football.
Aelin is just sitting there, hand over mouth, just shaking her head at the excuses.
Kissing you.
Oh, sorry, you got cut off a bit there.
Oh, I said Gruk looks at Moriarty and says, "I'm not kissing you."
Wait, that would be fun. Maybe you should do that. I'm sure it'll help.
He
Something.
doesn't even have a mouth. What do you want me to do?
Just kiss him right around, like, there. It's mouthish.
Ish.
You two are like the
Moriarty.
same size.
Moriarty will full on headbutt. Kissing accomplished.
Oh. Do you feel better at pool?
Now I feel kissed.
Can kiss? No. Anyway, finishing the pool montage.
So that's how pool is played normally. As a good first officer pointed out, we probably won't be on this side of the pool table. We'll probably be, well, on the inside of the balls. So things to keep in mind. Remember, obviously you don't want to go down the pool hole, the end of the pocket. You don't want to go off the table because you scratch. Yeah.
So do you think we're going to have to fight people to get them into the pool holes?
Maybe or dodge someone else.
Know how the game works. Someone strikes the cue ball and attempts to knock their chosen ball into one of the holes. We could see this as we have to protect the 8-ball, as it is the winning condition of the game. We have to protect ourselves, or we have to... Captain, we're a bit confused. The goal of the game is to get all of your balls into the holes, and
Yes,
then sink the 8-ball.
Correct.
If we are the balls, we would then want to go into the holes, because that is the win condition for the game. So this must not be what we would think that would be counter to what would be happening.
Yes, Gala.
So on Captain's video, Uncle Phil had to say which ball was going in the hole. What if each team, they pick a ball and that's the ball we got to protect from going in the hole while we try to knock the other one in?
I guess there's only one way to find out.
There's the knot on his head from Moriarty hitting him with his forehead. Maybe it's a last ball on the table wins situation.
We could dream up several scenarios. We don't have enough information to...
You think
do
Toon would
anything but
tell us if we
speculate.
asked?
No, not before the game.
More importantly, I think we should think more about what we do know is that we're probably going to be stuck in the ball. How would we be able to control the movement of that ball through physics and so think about like how you could use your abilities to help shift your weight and actually move the ball. It's sort of like a giant hamster ball.
I'm picturing all three Aelins running on all fours. in one in one giant.
Astaria, you have telekinesis, no?
Yes, I do.
Well, that could be useful. I just mean as the other member of the team. So.
Your sister also has telekinesis.
Well, my sister's already going to be on the table. We did need to consider who was going to be our 7th member. Oh, don't.
I help you out and you just diss me.
It's not a diss. I'm just.
Fine, we
It's
will.
not her fault, sister. She's boy crazy now.
I can hear you.
Don't call me sister. The clone can be on the team.
It's going to be gut-wrenchingly sad when Astaria dies. That is my goal for this season. I'm going to make Cat cry.
When?
Honestly, not very hard to do right now. Aim higher.
Oh, okay.
Do better.
Gonna be achingly, horribly, heartrending sad when Alex kills Algris this season.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Why did you speak those words out loud?
It was in the contract when I became a sponsor. It's a thing.
As long as we don't get Sophie'd again.
Sophie.
She's
She's
an
a
noun and a
sleeper
verb.
agent.
Uh-huh.
That's a surprise. August is really Sophie.
No, Jonesy. No, don't give him ideas like that.
This is actually in love with Lady Lunar.
Oh no.
No.
Old Man Jenkins. No, wait, that's not how
Old
this mask
man
works.
Jenkins.
Sophie was Phoenix all along.
That would make sense.
We did not catch that, Alex.
Said you guys don't even need me here. You know how the story's going to go. But is there anything else that you guys are looking to do before the end of pool montage before you head off to the Dave bar?
Checking in with Chimera to see if at any point before we leave, Mama Kyger and her group exit stage left even.
Yeah, if anything comes up in my sensors, I'll notify Aelin immediately. But otherwise, I'm just monitoring.
Awesome. There is no activity.
Okay. I don't think I have anything else.
Do we want to
Bye.
run into Mama Kyger on the way out, or are we going to wait until the game?
Yeah. You wait till the game.
It wasn't that I wanted to run into her. I didn't want to leave when her group was leaving. I wanted to see how long they were staying to determine if they were going to be here all day.
Like
To
us.
like us, or were they going to basically be like, okay, we've gotten to the point where we don't think we're going to learn anything more that we need to learn.
They obviously didn't have the August show. So
Right. Yes.
That's when they snuck out when nobody was paying attention. Chimera would have been paying attention.
I was gonna
Chimera
say,
doesn't.
Actually,
Chimera was on alert, so
but knowing that she's very savvy, just run a scan to make sure she didn't leave any kind of. Are the signals still moving, indicating her team is moving around, or is it just like, ha ha, we left the fake transponder behind while we slipped out the back, kind of thing? You know what I mean? Just look for any sign that maybe the signals that I'm getting are a red herring, or just make sure
Give me a
they seem
perception check.
genuine. Perception. Here we go.
It's going to be a pretty high DC.
Don't tell me that. I only have a +5 to perception. Well, let's see here. It is 9:48, and I got these here hero points that ain't doing no good. So why don't I go ahead and spend one of them? Because I kind of want to know.
Joke's on you. We're playing till midnight.
Oh, son of a. Okay. So of course I roll above 11. All right, so that is an 18.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Yeah. Okay. I will let Mistress Ayla know that to the best of my ability to perceive, her team is still there and moving about.
We wouldn't put it past Mama Kiger to do something on the sly, so we should maybe. We've worked with her before, Chimera. Let's see if we can't plumb our memories and see how devious she's gotten in the past as a way to prepare for tonight.
Well, are you guys going to head on off to Dave's?
Back to the Marion first, probably.
Okay.
You know, we have to leave the rest of the crew behind. We've got to take our one extra with us and then go.
Awesome. The 6 of you and Astaria.
That's who we decided on.
Perfect. Well, you all make your way
Downtown.
to biome number 3. On the big blast door of biome number 3, you do see a symbol that looks like a speedometer on it.
Overdrive?
And the door will open. And sure enough, there is a enormous bar in front of you, towering up into the sky. You appear to be small enough to slip underneath the door. Standing in front is a human in a red and white spandex costume with a speedometer on his chest.
Oh.
Hey.
Dave bar. Yeah.
Oh.
Thanks, I hate it.
Oh no, Dave Bar.
Go to the
And-
Dave Bar, Dave Bar.
And at eye level for you guys is a little action figure in a similar style costume. And he'll look up and say, "To the date bar! I'm Davey, and I'm here to organize the balls."
Hello, Davey.
Phrasing.
Oh, please. Like, this hasn't been going on all night.
And he'll look at you expectantly, like, "You ready to come in?"
Solids.
Oh, well, that'll be decided when you get on the table.
The eyes get rolled.
Aren't you that really
Ellen, I'm
strong,
detecting an
awesome
excessive
girls
amount of innuendo being projected this evening.
action figure?
Yes.
I am married to the legendary Centuria.
Huh.
I haven't seen her in a long time, though. She's gone missing.
That's a bummer. Were you not so action figure-y before? I thought they fixed that. Does she know that? Was he still an action
Laura-
figure when they saw?
No, he would have been not an action
I
figure
think
the
he
last
was
time she
real,
saw.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, he was real at that point.
Okay, yeah, no. I'm not metagaming. That's true. She did ask that.
She knows
Oh
that.
yeah. Well, sometimes I like to take the form of an action figure again, just to be helpful for the little guys, you know. Who
Sure.
wants to go first?
Me.
And he will grab Girla and he will zip off as a speedster.
Aelin was about to volunteer him anyway, so it's
Yes.
probably for the best he volunteered.
Wow.
Yep.
And Girla, you will appear very suddenly atop a green felt field that goes on as far as you can see.
That was a lot of wind, guy.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not, usually I move things that are used to the speed, but there's a lot of Daves in here, and you look around and you see everybody in this bar is overdrive.
I just have a lot of hair. It's really floofy now, but that's okay.
Oh, make sure you touch something to let the electrostatic shock out.
Touch Davy.
He zaps.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What am I supposed to do
No.
here, Davy?
Stay here until everybody else is ready.
These are the James I know.
Okay.
These are the James I know.
And he'll go and zip everybody up real quick. And he'll zip all of the 8 sisters that Mama Kiger made for this job. You see all of them are Mama Kiger writ small. They're about Gearla's height, but they are wearing jetpacks. They've got blaster rifles. They seem ready for whatever's about to happen. And as you're all assembled there, the congregation of Daves will come over and look down upon the pool table. And from out of the sky come these enormous balls. 15 of them. 7 stripes, 7 solids, and the 8 ball. The far end of the field, you do see suspended in the white cue ball is Daedalus. Good job, Cat, guessing that. And Toon will appear in front of all of you and say, "Welcome everyone to this exciting round of Farside Fury. The game is about to begin." And that is where we will end this week's session.
Dun, dun, dun.
So it seems like you're going to have to fight your way into one of the balls before the game begins. But Toon will probably explain everything next week.
Probably.
Maybe.
Probably.
Maybe.
I want to say thank you to everybody for hanging out with us tonight. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I did. It went some directions I didn't think it was going to, and it was all the better for it. Very excited every time that I sit down without much of an idea, and my players fill in the gaps for me. I want to thank our sponsor, Norse Foundry, where you can pick up so many excellent metal dice sets. If you head over, we'll use our code USP Norse. You'll get 10% off and free shipping on your order. We use their dice all the time. If you've been listening to the podcast, it is obnoxious how much we use their dice. And say thank you, Norse Foundry. Also, want to say thank you to our patrons. If you are supporting us over at Untold Stories patreon.com/Untold Stories Project, you get access to early chapters of the book I'm working on, early access to the podcast. We recently put up a poll to talk about a Patreon actual play where you can come play with me as the GM. It looks like we're going to be doing a game set in Earth Prime in our USP continuity, not necessarily USP canon, because everybody else won't be there, but although if we all do custom characters, who knows? Maybe it's something we could work in. We could talk about it. Head over there if you haven't yet. Also, our patrons are able to sponsor loot boxes and create sponsors for Farside Fury, which is what the Guardians of Haven are dealing with in this season of the show. So head over there if you want lots of fun ways to interact with us, to influence the story, to play games, all that good stuff. I want to give all my players a chance to say goodbye, plug anything they want to plug, and then we'll get out of here for the evening, starting with Kat.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, this group is a blast. I'm glad we got to see some resolution between sorry, my baby just walked into the room. And by my baby, I mean Brian and my baby. I'm glad we got to see some resolution between Alara and her boo. So that was fun. Centuria did not write that, but she would have. But yeah, so keep joining us and having fun. And I will pass that to my Moon twin, the real one, Calvin.
Yeah, not at all what I expected to come up in this episode. I thought we were gonna drag out that will they, won't they for a longer while. But yeah, I guess we'll see where that goes. Who knows? I have yet to play a character in any sort of stable relationships, so this is all going to be very new to me.
No promises about stable.
Well, I mean, there's whatever this ship name is, and
Yeah,
then
stable equals no trauma. I mean, let's be real.
there's this, and there was Bofi. Oh, actually, you know what? I guess Ruby and Emerald were mostly good. So.
Yeah. What is their ship name? Alaris? Aglara?
Agura.
Comment on YouTube a better name than Aglara.
Ilagra.
I think we're getting further. But if you are on YouTube, please check out the Win with Dice channel, where we have a tabletop RPG podcast and gaming streams that will hopefully be returning soon, at least by next week. Because there's a certain game coming out next week.
Dun, dun.
And with that,
Dispatch is coming out.
yes, next Wednesday. And with that, I will finish off the top row and pass it over to Kevin once again.
Hey everybody, I'm Kevin. I'm playing Chimera in this current season of Guardians of Haven. And as we're reminiscing, man, we got a lot of characters and stories going on around here. A lot of legacy there. So I'm happy to have been a part of that. I enjoy every week. I enjoy this crew. This is a stable crew. See, Alex tries to mess with our characters and their relationships, but it's a stable gaming crew. Yeah, so lots of good stuff coming up. Make sure you tune in and check all that stuff out. I guess things are in the work for next year's convention season. All kind of great reasons to stick around and plug in. And with that, I will kick it down to our captain on tier 2, Mr. Jonesy.
Thanks everyone for tuning in tonight. It was great playing with these folks. Yeah, I have so much fun playing this character. It's not nearly as moody as Mortis. It's fun. Yeah, as far as plugin stuff, I did have a new release recently. I dropped a new release on the Green Runner Community Content Program on DriveThru RPG. It is a guide for playing slasher horror type games using Modern Age. So me and Aaron, who also is on our does our City of Destiny games, co-wrote that. So I'm pretty excited about it. So with that, I'll kick it over to Andy.
Everyone, I don't have a whole lot extra to add. It's been great getting back into these characters and playing again in this setting after a little bit away. So yeah, come back and see where we get up to, what we get up to next, because you will, as Alex can attest, you never know where we're gonna go. Deuce.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. However you do, those who watch us live, always appreciate it. Love having you here. Those watching after the fact, leave us a comment. Tell us what we did well, what we did poorly, or what you would do instead. I am absolutely thrilled to see what's going to happen, especially when Alora screws up this relationship and makes it all rocky in the middle, and they have to get over it before they resolve it and get to a happy ending. That's how these romantic comedies work. Don't you deny it, and we're all here for it. But it is also 2025, and that tradition continues. That is right. Kevin Facts are here, everybody, and we're sticking with them all through the rest of this year. So we decided to go with Kevin Fact number 119. Kevin's house every Halloween has no fewer than 12 carved pumpkins in front of it every single year. It is a testament to his dedication to do that and find a different design every time. No simple faces. It's always over the top, like just impressive. I would highly recommend going by his house and seeing them and telling him what a good job he's done, if you can find him and he's not, drunk. So with that, we'll pass it back to Alex.
Well, thank you, everyone. As for news around the network, tomorrow morning we'll have a new episode of the Titan City Serials, which features the Finger Monster, which I learned through the process of recording is just a me thing. It's not a thing everybody knows about. So good luck with that. Tomorrow night, I believe we have an episode of Monarch. Is that right, Deuce?
Supposed to, barring something weird.
And then Tuesday, we'll be back with City of Destiny. Monday, I'll be back with my office hours. And Wednesday, we will be back here. Same bad time, same bad channel. So keep an eye out for that. Until next time we see you, be good people. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Take time to play a game, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Drunken pumpkins. Peace.